Hello everyone. I am here. I'm still alive. I'm sorry it has been a very long time. I'm currently in the middle of exams, and therefore I haven't really been playing games, making content or whatever. But today I just want to have a quick chat about my game of the year, because game of the year is very soon. It's highly contested, I'd say. It's certainly one of the sort of best competitions for Game of the Year that we've had in a while. And of course, my Game of the Year is going to be Silksong, because Silksong is an amazing game. I love it so much. Combat's really fun, movement's really fun, everything's really fun, story's really good. It's just a great game, and I very much enjoyed it. I'm going to 100% it. I just got really distracted by beating Lost Lace Hitless, which basically consumed my life, and then I've had exams, so I haven't really been playing it. And then I also got slightly distracted by Expedition 33. Now, Expedition 33 is basically the other game that could win Game of the Year, and it probably is going to win Game of the Year. And I will say, although Silksong is my Game of the Year, Expedition 33 definitely deserves it, because that is an amazing game. I very much enjoyed it. I thought the story was incredible. I think Silksong's story is very good. I thought Expedition 33's story was excellent. Everything was so well done. I never got bored of it. You felt really attached to the characters. It could really make you feel something. And I very much thought that, well, it's probably the best story in a game that I've ever played. As in, although Silksong's is good, it is very good. Hollow Knight, to be fair, I do prefer Hollow Knight's story to Silksong's story, because it just, well, it's more depressing, which, yeah. I think Silksong is undeniably a better game than Hollow Knight. I just don't know if I like Hollow Knight more or if I like Silksong more, which is a weird sort of state to be in, but I just don't know, because they're both great games. But Hollow Knight sort of it's the original for me, and I played it for a really, really long time, and I've enjoyed it all through that time. Silksong I haven't played for as long. It's a better game, but I don't know if I like it more. I'm about to die to whatever this thing is, because apparently I can't play it because I haven't played it in a while. I think Silksong is my Game of the Year, absolutely. Team Cherry, absolutely the best. Sandfall, I found that really wholesome thing where Sandfall congratulated Team Cherry on the release of Silksong, because, well, it's amazing. And there's an Easter egg, I think, in Silksong, which shows that. Oh my god, I'm really bad at this game. Anyway, there's an Easter egg. Let's see if I can find it. It's somewhere in Silksong, or we think it is, to Expedition 33, because, well, they're both indie games. Silksong took longer, and because there are only 3 people, but 3 or 4 people. But they're both amazing games. Expedition 33 it just feels like a film. Everyone says absolute cinema. It's definitely absolute cinema. It's an incredible, incredible game. I really, really, really like it. I do think the Silksong has the edge, though, in sort of the overall experience of a game. I think Expedition 33 feels more like a film, as in the combat's really good, story's really good, but in terms of exploration isn't. I know it's not the main focus of the game, but saying Silksong, I've loved exploring every part, even dying over and over, because I'm really bad at this game. I should be good at this after Lost Lace, but apparently I'm not. Expedition 33 On exploration, I felt it was lacking slightly. As in, I know that's fair enough, but just exploring the continent, it just felt a bit slow, and I was like, I just want to get to the next destination. I basically went straight for the main story because I really could not be bothered to explore. It was too much effort, and I really didn't have the motivation. But yeah, I did think it was an amazing game. I would definitely recommend playing it. It deserves Game of the Year. If it wins it, I'll be happy. I won't be annoyed. I think Silksong deserves it just that little bit more because I love it. But equally, oof, oh dear, not very good stuff is going on here. But overall, I think Silksong has the edge. I think it's a more involving experience. I felt more like, this is a strange comparison, but I felt that Expedition 33 was a bit more like Hyrule Warriors in the way that it's sort of a mission and then nothing, and then a mission and then nothing, and then a mission. Whereas this is sort of constantly all the way through the same level of just a load of fun, and I like that. I don't like that. I don't like that I'm terrible at the game. We'll just quickly get back through. Both have incredibly well developed characters. The characters in Expedition 33 with all their sort of relationships to each other, how they think about each other, and you can see, and then it really makes you feel something. But Silksong as well, with its characters, there's the humour and the sadness in both games. Like the Gestrels in Expedition 33 are hilarious. They're great. In Silksong, you've got like funny characters. You've got the one everyone hates, Crap, whatever he is, the one who sneak peeks at you while you're in the hot tub. Creepy fleas. But yeah, and there's also the sadness of like Lace. Lace is a well-developed character, very much so, to a great extent, because she's sort of haughty and mocking, but it's as a result of her knowing that she's not even real. She's just made from silk, similar to how, what, spoilers here, well, spoilers for Silksong as well. Sorry about that. In Expedition 33, they're all just fake. They're all just painted people. They're not real, and I think that's a really interesting story. Both of them sort of reveal quite a lot through the game, both these games, and it can really make you feel something. It's just like with Expedition 33, I just had to stop playing because it was just too much stuff. Not in a bad way though. In a way that I was like, oh my god, this game is amazing. I'm just going to stop and take it all in. With Silksong, I felt like it was fed to you more in sort of dribs and drabs as you go through the game. I like both versions of storytelling. I like the way Silksong tells its story more, how you explore it throughout the game rather than just in sort of chunks throughout the game, in little bits throughout the game. However, I do think the story of Expedition 33 is better, and it really shows something about the real world, because both endings are so miserable and so awful, but yeah, it's quite something. Anyway, I think this should be right. I get all the way here and it's not even working. If you play this in front of a Weaver, well, I think there's a Weaver still there, it comes up with not Dream Nail, needle in lines of for those who come after, for those who come after, which is what Gustav says all the time. Gustav, absolute best, but he's not even real. So yeah, don't watch this video If you don't want spoilers, it's a bit late to say that now, but yeah. And anyway, I think that both games are great. Both games have really good fleshed out worlds, blah, blah, fleshed out characters, good dialogue, good cutscenes, good fun, basically. Both of them really just give you something to play for, give you a reason to keep going. I really like that. I think Silksong's definitely a harder game. Yes, and you can change up the difficulty of Expedition 33. You can't do that with Silksong because, again, Team Cherry said they want to encourage exploration to try and sort of improve characters, get players to improve and get stronger tools if they're struggling. So I like that way of looking at difficulty, because there are ways round. Like the fleas can just destroy Morwing for you and stuff like that. Whereas Expedition 33, you can just turn it down if it's too hard. And I started on Expert, but then I thought I wasn't really enjoying it that much because I felt I was spending a lot of time in fights just learning attack patterns when I could have been, and I just wanted more story. I wanted to see what happened next, so I turned it down a little bit. I didn't turn it down all the way because that's shameful, absolutely shameful. Point Crow does that, guys. As in, to be fair, he did do like Tears of the Kingdom blindfolded and all that kind of stuff, which is really hard, but still, when he, like, with Ghost of Yota, he turned it right down. Shameful. I think both games are great. I haven't played Death Stranding. I don't even know what it's about. Apparently it's just crazy and really hard to understand. Fair enough. I don't think Donkey Kong Bonanza's going to win. I haven't got a Switch 2 because I don't feel the need to get a Switch 2. I don't plan on playing anything on it. And then Hades 2. I have played Hades 2. The thing is, I played Hades 2 back when it was still in early access, and I haven't played it since it was fully completed, which I probably should have done, but I just didn't. I just haven't yet because there are so many great games, and I've been busy with, say, exams and everything else, so I haven't really played that much. You know, I really want to try and speedrun Silksong, but I watched a speedrun, realised that the combat is absolutely crazy, and realised I'm not that good in any way, shape or form. I think I'm going to play Silksong again. I think Silksong has more replayability for me than Expedition 33, because I feel like the main part of Expedition 33 was its story, and I feel like if I can't experience the revelations of the story for a second time, it just wouldn't be the same on a second pass through the game. But I'll probably keep going. I finished the main story. I can do some of the side content, but I don't think I'll be playing that again as much as whereas Silksong I'll do a good few playthroughs of this. Like with Hollow Knight, I played that a lot of times. I never got bored of that really. I do have breaks often. Sorry about that. It's just I do have other stuff to focus on, but I do love gaming. I do love especially Team Cherry's games. I can't wait to see what they make next. Yeah, that's another thing I'd like to talk about, is everyone, Silksong releases, and a few days later people are already like, where's the DLC? And it's like, yeah, I get that it's a great game and you want more, but just enjoy what you have for a little while. At least like 6 months before you start asking about a DLC. Because Team Cherry can't do everything. Oh, that was not normal. That was not normal. Team Cherry can't do everything. As in, they make amazing games, but you can't just ask for a DLC straight after they've worked 7 years on a great game, and you play it, and then you're like, hang on, where's the DLC? Just give them a bit of time, you know. I really respect that attitude towards creating games, and how they're not like, oh, we just want money. Expedition 33 as well. This is why indie games are probably better, because there's no reason hardcore AAA studios to make good games, because they know people just buy it, whether they complain about it or not. People just soak it up. Like football games, people just buy them for £100 just for, say, an update. What should just be an update or a DLC or whatever. Whereas Silksong, like Team Cherry, will give 4 amazing DLCs for Hollow Knight for absolutely free, so you could get this massive game, amazing DLCs, amazing game for £10 on Steam, which is ridiculous. And I'm sure they're going to release a load of DLCs for Silksong, and I doubt they'll cost much, if anything. Whereas AAA studios can charge hundreds for what should be an update, and people just soak it up, so they don't see the need to actually make a good game. Whereas indie developers like this and Sandfall make a really good game, and it's just so much better. These are the games I like to play. There are some good AAA studios, like FromSoft. FromSoft is great. I love Elden Ring. Elden Ring's a great game. Shadow of the Erdtree, absolutely worth the price it took. It's a massive DLC, a massive expansion, massive game. It's definitely worth the price. Unlike some which you can just buy for ludicrous prices, and then they aren't worth it at all. I've digressed quite a lot, but overall, I think that Expedition 33 is a great game. Silksong is a great game. One of them, I think, will win Game of the Year. I think it'll be Expedition 33. Everyone's voted Expedition 33. I've voted Silksong because I love Silksong. Expedition 33 is equally, it is a great game. But I'll give Silksong the edge. And yeah, I'm happy if either one wins, because they are amazing. Either one deserves it. And yeah, I will be continuing making content. I'll just be slow because I have to get through this year of exams, and then next year of exams, and then next year of yeah. But it's a pain. But I will continue to try and do stuff between being busy and revision and everything. Hate revision, it's like the worst thing ever. Basically, I've just waffled this whole time about, well, what I think should be Game of the Year. And of course there are other great games. I have not played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I have not played Donkey Kong Bonanza. I haven't played Death Stranding 2. I have played Silksong, I have played Expedition 33, and I have played Hades 2. And overall, I think Silksong's the best. But I think Expedition 33 is going to win. The music, right? The music's interesting. Both of them have incredible music. But like, I don't think anyone can top Christopher Larkin. I don't think it's possible. So I'm going to give it to Silksong. Absolutely. And I like Silksong's hand-drawn style, and it's just really cool. As in, Expedition 33's got motion capture and all that. It's kind of hyper-realistic, but sometimes you can just stay simple. Because look at all the work that got put into this environment. It's ridiculous. No wonder it took 7 years to make, but it looks incredible. And it is just an incredible game. Like, even this moss that goes under your feet when you stand on it and everything. I think it's great. And everyone complains it's too hard. But, you know, there's a certain target audience. And if it's too hard, there are ways around that. Just explore. And I love how it encourages exploration, encourages experimenting and in the combat and everything. And I think, well, I never liked turn-based games. Expedition 33 doesn't even feel like a turn-based game. It feels the combat is amazing. I love the synergies. It feels kind of like a board game in video game form. The combat with all the Pictos and Lumina and all that. But I think I do like Silksong's combat that little bit more with its tools, and just when you get a really satisfying dodge or parry or slash. I do love that. So anyway, it's close. It's close. I didn't think I was going to like Expedition 33. I bought it, played it. I really like Expedition 33. Silksong, I thought I was going to love it. I love it more than I thought I was going to because it's amazing. So overall, it's Silksong for me. People may disagree, but yeah, either one deserves to win. Anyway, thank you for putting up with a lot of ranting about various topics, and goodbye. I'll be back.